Oh my, like I crashed my bike.
Oh, dirt bike.
No, not my bike. Not my dirt bike. My push bike, like my BMX.
Oh yeah.
I went over. So there was a track, right? And I went over a sharp, like a really big, like you know when you go over a corner. Have you ever been to like an actual BMX racing track?
Yes, I have.
You know how big like the turns are?
Yes.
Like probably about like the height, like probably about like a quarter height of that, or even a little bit more than a quarter. And I went around one of those turns, and there was like a little jump thing. I went over the jump, and there's a log and there's like a big log. I hit the log, because like it was a little ramp kind of log. I went over the log, and there's a giant dip. See ya! I just went straight down the dip and just stacked it.
That's upsetting.
I hurt my wrist. And my foot got caught under my bike.
Huh?
Like when I rolled, my bike flipped, it started flipping, and it flipped and just landed right on my ankle.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Yeah. But yeah.
I literally just need to get 30
I had mud
more.
I had like my whole, anyway, what were you saying?
No, go.
I had mud from my feet to all the way up my face. You couldn't even see my face. So I had mud all over it. Wait, oh shit! I joined Ryan by accident because he's on an Xbox because he's in Sydney. I'm not playing with them. Fuck off, you fuckers. Fuck yous.
I'm listening to Rumble game soon.
You're listening to what?
No, I'm in a Team Rumble game.
Ah. I'm gonna do Close Encounters squad film. Apparently there's cops in Close Encounters.
Kids will be studying this on a test. These are things that you have never realized before. Part 4. These are things that you have never realized before. Part 3. Lego people live in Lego houses, so that's pretty much saying These are things that you have never realized before. Part 3. Lego people live in Lego houses, so that's pretty much saying they live in a house made of their own flesh. Because they're made out of Legos, which is
The fuck?
the same thing as a house, so that'd be equivalent of us living in a house full of our skin. Erasers sacrifice their own life to fix our mistakes. Whenever
I'm never using Lego, never using an eraser, never using
I was a
anything
mistake,
ever again.
but it didn't work to erase my mistake.
you throw a rock into the ocean or lake, you're probably
Yeah, I think not. Yeah, can you invite me? Hello? Turn off. Please, Hello?
Bailey?
Yes?
Hello, Bailey? Okay then, well...
Water, that water will grow. Just think about that for a second. These are things that weird and relatable things we've all done before, part 102. Whenever you'd be getting a haircut and there was something you low-key did not like, you'd be too afraid to tell the barber. I know for a fact you remember these multiplication tests and you try to be the first one done because these were so easy. Let's just be honest with this one. Sometimes when you'd eat Lucky Charms, you'd only pick out the marshmallows because that was the only best part about the cereal. Whenever you'd be the first person to wake up at a sleepover, you did not know what to do. It was just awkward and you just have to patiently wait for everybody else to get up. Like if you've ever done any of these before. Weird and relatable things Now I'm sure we've all had that moment where we try to go to bed, but for some reason we just cannot fall asleep. But these are two tricks that you can use to fall asleep faster. The first strategy is the 4-7-8 technique. This is where you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold that breath for 7 seconds, and then exhale for 8 seconds. This is a meditating strategy that a lot of people use, but you can also use it in your sleep to help relax and clear your head. The next strategy actually involves just using the alphabet. Start from A and try to think of a food that starts with A and then keep going down the letters. This sounds kind of silly, but it really does work because you're using your brain for only one simple thing. But if you're still looking for more sleeping tips, you can get the app Calm that's in the link in my bio. This video is for all my Fortnite players, so if that's you and you play Fortnite, I need you to watch this. I'm pretty sure the new season is about to drop and I need your help because I am not good in this game. I need to be carried. I'm always down to play with my fans. Like right here, I just got a massive lobby in like 10 seconds. So if you want to play with me, add my username, not Yeatstem, or just comment yours down below. And I actually have creator code Yeatstem, so make sure to use that. And I always do this for anyone who uses code Yeatstem and buys anything in the item shop. It could be this season or next season. I will hit you with a follow. Just make sure to tag me in your videos or duet this and I'll be following as many people as I can. This video is for all my Fortnite players, so if that's you and you play Fortnite, I need you to watch this. I'm pretty sure the new season is about to drop and I need your help because I am not good in this game. I need to be carried. I'm always down to play with my fans. Like right here, I just got a massive lobby in like 10 seconds. So if you want to play with me, add my username, not Yeatstem, or just comment down below. And I actually have creator code Yeatstem, so make sure to use that. And I always do this for anyone who uses code Yeatstem and buys anything in the item shop. It could be this season or next season. I will hit you with a follow. Just make sure to tag me in your videos or duet this and I'll be following as many people as I can. This video is for all my Fortnite players, so if that's you and you play Fortnite, I need you to watch this. I'm pretty sure the new season is about to drop and I need your help because I'm not good at this. Now we all know that stingrays can be very dangerous animals, but this is what would happen if we fell into a pool full of stingrays. First off, you should probably know that stingrays are docile creatures, which means they won't attack you unless they feel threatened. In fact, there's actually just places around the world where you can go hang out and just feed stingrays. But the biggest mistake people usually make is that they accidentally step on the stingray, which causes them to attack. And not many people know what the stinger looks like, but it's very sharp and it is also venomous. But if you were surrounded by stingrays, they wouldn't immediately attack you. You would just have to try to stay calm. And these are things that you have never realized before. Part 2. Your belly button can actually smell. And if you want to know what your belly button smells like, take your finger and put it in your belly button and give your finger a sniff. Let us know in the comments what you smell. Whenever you text the word LOL, you never really laugh out loud, let's just be honest. And if you think about it, it's just weird that we say it now. If you think about it, Jolly Ranchers are just pretty much boneless lollipops because they don't have a stick. If you flip your phone sideways, the word OK looks like a stick figure. What if you realize something new? So I know we never want to leave our beds in the morning. Some of you are probably in your beds right now, but this is what would happen if you never left your bed and you stayed in it for 1 year. First off, you should probably know that every night you sleep with tiny microscopic bugs called dust mites. And you can't do anything about it. They're microscopic, so you won't even be able to see them. So you will have a lot of dust mites in your bed if you stay in it for 1 year. And not to mention all the sweat that's going to get on your sheets and pillows, your bed's going to be disgusting. And because you're not moving or getting any type of exercise, your bones are going to become weak and you're going to become really skinny. However, if you're up for the challenge, NASA will pay you $19,000 to stay in bed for 2 months for research for their astronauts. So if you need a job right now, this might be your way of making money. So I know we never want to leave our beds in the morning. Some of you are probably in your beds right now, but this is what would happen if you never left your bed and you stayed in it for 1 year. First off, you should probably know that every night you sleep with tiny microscopic bugs called dust mites. And you can't do anything about it. They're microscopic, so you won't even be able to see them. So you will have a lot of dust mites in your bed if you stay in it for 1 year. And not to mention all the sweat that's going to get... If you're ever on a roller coaster and all of a sudden it stops and you get stuck upside down, this is what would happen. And yes, this actually has happened before. I'll get into that later in the video. This process is going to take up to 30 minutes and this is what will happen in that time. You're going to be hanging upside down from this roller coaster and all the blood is going to be rushing to your head and your stomach. And that also means all the body parts in your stomach, like your lungs and heart, it's all going to shift down and that's also going to cause some problems. You're going to feel extremely dizzy and nauseous because of all the blood that's going to your head. No brake is helping them away. They're going to have to send a big crane up to get you out of the roller coaster. However, if it takes longer than 30 minutes to rescue you, you might face some serious injuries. The people that I mentioned earlier that actually got stuck on a roller coaster, it took longer than 30 minutes, but luckily they were not upside down. But they were able to sue the amusement park and they got a lot of money, so if this does happen to you, you could become rich. If you're ever on a roller coaster and all this stuff, these are things that you have never realized before. Candy corn is called candy corn because when you put it together like this, it literally looks like a corn on the cob. It's impossible to move your upper lip without moving your entire face. You can try it all you want, but it won't work. And speaking of lips, your lips never touch while counting until you hit the number 1 million. You and somebody else watching this video are watching it at the exact same time. Like if you realize something new. These are things.
Wait, who the hell is this? One of my friends. Don't want to tell you.
Weird and relatable things we've all done before. Now we all know that lava is very dangerous and you should never touch it, but this is what would happen if 2 drops of lava fell in your body. First off, there's different types of color of lava, so obviously the brighter it is, the hotter it's going to be. But even if you touch lava that is black, it's still going to be 1,000 degrees. So let's just say 2 drops of lava fell in your body right now. At first, you actually would not feel it. Your nerves are going to be burned, but slowly you're going to start feeling that hot lava. Just like you eat something spicy, it slowly kicks in. Also, that lava touching your body, it would immediately stick to your body because of how hot it is, so expect a scar. And you also shouldn't move your arm where it lands because you're just going to spread the lava on your body. Now we all know that lava is very dangerous and you should never touch. This right here is a snail, but it's not just a normal snail, it's one of the deadliest ones in the world, and I'm about to show you why. It's called a cone snail. The reason why it's so dangerous is because it's venomous. And I'll also show you later what it did to this fish. If you get stung by a cone snail, you will experience severe pain, and usually death occurs within 5 to 8 hours after you get stung. Like this poor fish, he gets stung and gets paralyzed by the cone snail, and then he gets swallowed. Yeah, I kind of forgot to mention that he can open his mouth and swallow fish whole, but you're not a fish, so you don't need to worry about that. But yeah, if you see this snail in the ocean, it has this pattern, do not pick it up. So I've been missing for a couple of weeks, so recently I came back and uploaded episode 100 of Weird and Relatable Things. And since we finally hit episode 100, Weird and Relatable Things we've all done before, part 1. So I've been missing for Weird and Relatable Things we've all done before, part 100. Whoa, wait, hold on a second. We're on episode 100 of Weird and Relatable. You guys have been waiting months. Some of you have been waiting almost. So we all know that TV show Who Wants to Become a Millionaire, where they ask you questions and every time you get it right, they give you money. But I'm gonna the answers if he was playing and she was in the crowd. How he did it was he would read the answers out loud, and whenever he would say the right answer, his wife would cough in the audience, and when he would hear the cough, he would know that answer's right. So it was pretty simple. He would just hear a cough, and that's how he would know. And eventually he won the $1 million, but the show directors reviewed the clip and they pretty much found out he was cheating. It was kind of obvious. So him and his wife were sent to court and he did not get the $1 million check. So we all know that TV show Who Wants to Become a Millionaire, where they ask you questions and every time you get it right they give you money. This is what would happen if you grew out your nails and you just never cut them in your life. And yes, people actually do this. This guy right here has not cut his nails in 66 years. His fingernails have grown to be 197 centimeters. Like, this right here is actually his fingernails. Like, look at that. Because his fingernails were so long and so heavy, he lost all function in his left hand. He wasn't able to use his fingers anymore, and soon after, he wasn't able to use his whole left arm because of how heavy his fingernails were. And because of that, he lost hearing in his left ear. But yeah, so please make sure you cut your fingernails. This is what would happen if you grew out your nails and you just never cut them in your life. And yes, people actually do this. This guy right here has not cut his nails in 66 years. His fingernails have grown to be 197 centimeters. Like, this right here is actually his fingernails. Like, look at that. Because his fingernails were so long and so heavy, he lost all function in his left hand. He wasn't able to use his fingers anymore, and soon after, he wasn't able to use his whole left arm because of how heavy his fingernails were. And because of that, he lost hearing in his left ear. But yeah, so please make sure you cut your fingernails. This is what would happen if you grew out your nails and you just never cut. These are life hacks that will actually be useful in your life. Part 1. If you can't think of a gift to get someone, do this trick. Tell the person you already got them a gift, and then they're going to be curious and they're going to ask you what you got them, and then you have to make them guess. They're going to guess of things that they want, so whatever they say, that's how you know what to get them. If an elderly person cannot hear you, speak deeper and not louder. They'll be able to hear you much easier if the frequency of your voice is deeper and not higher. We know that onions can sometimes make you tear up or cry if you chop them up, but here's how to avoid that. It's quite simple, but all you need to do is chew gum. Like if you found this helpful. These are life hacks. Here are 2 bets that you will always win no matter what. Part 6. Tell your friend to put their fists on top of each other like this and tell them that you can easily separate it. It's not that hard, but here's the trick. But when you do it, put your thumb up like this and slowly wrap your hand around it, and they won't be able to tell. Get a toilet paper roll and try to make your friend to drop it and get it to stand up. They're gonna keep failing because they're dropping it wrong, but you have to drop it this way to get it to stand up. Like if you found this helpful. Here are 2 bets that you will always win no matter what. Part 6. Tell your friend to put their fists on top of each other like this and tell them that you can easily separate it. It's not that hard, but here's the trick. But when you do it, put your thumb up like this and slowly wrap your hand around it, and they won't be able to tell. Get a toilet paper roll and try to make your friend to drop it and get it to stand up. They're gonna keep failing because they're dropping it wrong, but you have to drop it this way to get it to stand up. Like if you found this helpful. Here are 2 bets that you will always win no matter what. Part 6. Tell your friend to put their fists on top of each other like this and tell them that you can easily separate it. It's not that hard, but here's the trick. But when you do it, put your thumb up like this and slowly wrap your hand around it, and they won't be able to tell. Get a toilet paper roll and try to make your friend to drop it and get it to stand up. They're gonna keep failing because they're dropping it wrong, but you have to drop it this way to get this. Weird and relatable things we've all done before. Wait a second. So I just uploaded episodes 1 through... The sun is gonna explode in about 7 billion years, but this is what would happen if it exploded today. There's gonna be a massive supernova explosion and Earth is in its range, but there's a 50% chance that you might survive. Only the side that is facing the sun during the explosion will face the impact. So basically what I'm trying to say is if you look outside and you see the sun, you're on the wrong side. But if you look outside right now and it's nighttime for you, then that's good news. You won't have to face the supernova explosion. And without the sun's mass keeping us in orbit, we're gonna go flying in space. We could run into anything. We're just gonna go free flying. The sun is gonna explode in about 7 billion years, but I have this game called New Thorn Bootis, and it's pretty simple how to play. We basically just take an inbox card and match it up with a reply card to make a funny conversation. But you guys know I play this game differently. Instead, I'll be taking random inbox cards and I'll be texting real people in my contact list. And so that's what I did. I grabbed 3 random cards, not knowing what any of these can say, and here's what I got. The first one said, I don't know if you can come by anymore. My cat really doesn't vibe with you. I don't even have a cat, but I'm gonna send this to my friend Dylan. The next card said, bro, what was that type of cheese you had for lunch? That was fire and I'm at the store looking for it. And I'm gonna send my friend Jason this. And the last card said, I can't stop thinking about this, so I'm gonna ask, what on earth do you carry in your Hello Kitty satchel? And I'm gonna text my friend Haley this. I'm waiting for their reply, so make sure to drop a like if you want to see part 2. So wait, Weird and relatable things we've all done before, part 99. In school, we would make giant lightsabers with these markers, but it would always just break off. Don't even lie to yourself at least once you're trying to push down every single color on one of these pens. Whenever using a calculator, we would spam the clear button just to make sure it worked. I know we have all experienced this before when we're writing so much on our paper that the lead gets on the backside of our hand. Like if you've ever done any of these before. This is what would happen if the oxygen on Earth doubled, and you better hope it doesn't because I'm about to tell you some scary things. First off, all the bugs on Earth would grow to be really massive. For example, the size of a spider would grow to be the size of a bird. And this is because bugs breathe through a tiny tube, and as more oxygen comes in, they're gonna grow. But don't worry, because guess what? You'll be able to outrun them. You'll have a lot more energy if the oxygen was doubled, so you'll be able to go much more faster. Oh, and lastly, if oxygen was doubled, there would be a lot more fires. Oxygen is what helps make fires, and if there's a lot more oxygen, there's gonna be a lot more fires. Earlier this year, Australia was on fire, so just imagine this, but doubled. This is what would happen. These are things that you do not want to know. Part 20. Even with the 5-second rule, tiny microscopic bugs will be on your food as soon as it hits the floor. So next time you drop some food and quickly pick it up and eat it, just remember there could be a few bugs on there. After this fact, you are not going to like pelicans anymore. Pelicans are known to eat tiny birds, and this includes baby ducks.
Oh,
and
cool.
Since the baby ducks are in the water a lot and pelicans search for food in the water, it's a good snack for them. I am giving you a warning right now. Whatever you do, do not go on Google and search this word and go to images. And I know you're gonna do it right after this video, but just I'm giving you a warning.
Hi, my controller disconnected when I didn't even realize. I kept on trying to plug it back in, but then I looked at the front of my controller and it was dead.
Well, can you invite me in Fortnite?
I'm in a match right now. I got two legendary. Are you doing like
a live stream or something?
Huh?
Are you doing a live stream or something?
Yeah.
Oh, can I just say, did you see what I said in that video?
No. What'd you say?
I'm not telling you.
Tell me. Tell me or I'm not gonna upload it.
Fine.
Huh? Just tell me, normal baby. Whatever, I'm not uploading it. Now you're just teasing me.
There.
Why? Why the fuck did you say that? Because you said that, I'm not uploading it at all. You know it fucking
Do you really reckon I did?
It. Yeah.
I didn't.
What did you actually say then? If you were my best friend, you would tell me right now the truth. Well, I can tell you're not my best friend then. So, you fucking hate me, don't you?
Nah. Sub to laser beam and use code laser in the Fortnite item shop.
It better been that. I'm at 4 fucking HP and I need a medkit.
I literally just said what I said.
Yeah, I know, I heard. Yes, you're actually a good teammate for once. Bro, I'm at 4 HP and my teammate had a medkit. Thought he had no more.
You're not, oh, you are doing a live stream.
Yes, I'm up to you, bitch.
I'm just gonna mute my mic real quick.
I'm on fucking 11 HP and I ain't fucking mad. Shit. I'm on 11 HP, bitch! Meds.
Hey, can I say something that can get copyrighted if I turn my mic
No!
off? Like, make it so the stream can't hear?
Yes. Wait, no, because I know you're just gonna mute me and actually say it. So no. Don't even think about it. Because I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
What?
Don't say it on stream. I just need a purple. I just need a legendary pump.
Can you invite me so I can watch?
Yeah, well, if you're not appearing offline, that would be fucking fantastical.
I'm not appearing offline,
Good.
you are.
I'm not actually.
Sure.
Somebody's rebooted, and I wonder what gun they have because I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Can you just upload the video? Or are you too
No,
scared?
no, I just don't want to because I will. Well, if I knew which video it was, I will because I lost the video, and I had to get off as I was like editing it and all that.
It always gets
How did I died? Dude,
Didn't invite me.
I just did, Bailey. My God.
You did? Why'd you change your name to a Blade Slayer?
It's because I was going to change my name to a clan because I'm going to be in an X2. Do you know who the X2 twins are?
Hell no, bro.
And if you're not following me, a spider will be in your pillow tonight.
Shut the
Copyrighted. That's gonna be
shit. How though?
You've all done before, part.
Because the guy. I
Who's
don't know,
watching my stream?
No. Let's say someone in your stream watches him. They could now message him on TikTok and get your video taken down.
Oh fuck. Are you watching me?
Film creative. Yes.
Okay, I was wondering who the fuck was watching me.
Am I? I was before.
I'm just gonna say I can check. So
Yeah, check. I'm not watching. Can you leave and let's do some creative?
I just did. I'm in the loading screen. I think I can check. Yep, I can.
Now I'm playing. Now I'm watching.
I'm watching my own video for some reason. I've got one person, Bailey.
I'm now watching. It's now me.
But it says there's one person.
Yeah, it's now me.
Go to your, fuck. Oh. I've got two people watching me. Who's the second person? That's the thing.
On your stream is still on the loading screen.
I added you in moderator, by the way.
Wait, what does moderator do again?
Like you have, I don't know. I just put you in moderator because you're my friend. And I was bored. Wanted to
Then is it
explore
gonna remove comments?
Yeah, I know. I think I can put you in timeout, by the way, and I can remove moderator, hide this person on the shadow, put this user in timeout, remove or report.
Can you make it creative, or are you still on the loading screen like your stream?
Loading screen.
How?
Don't freaking know. I've been streaming for 34 minutes.
That's an unhealthy amount. Then looks over at someone. So this guy's been streaming for 100 hours. And everyone, if you're watching,
There's only one. There's.
yeah,
Okay,
anyone
this
who
second
watches this in the future, unsubscribe from whatever.
I will kick you and make you unmoderator.
Unsubscribe from him.
Let's just remove from moderator. Let's just go and remove. And also, put this user in timeout.
Okay, just get rid of your only lock.
Let's just, no. Yes, okay, add moderator. Okay.
Yeah, leave.
I can watch my own thing, I can. If it gets, oh, well, I'm kicking you because I'm just gonna mute you because you're making my thing get copyrighted. What? Who's Noonan? Yeah.
Look her too.
Dude, stop doing that, Bailey! Stop playing with your mic, Bailey. I'm ending the stream here.
No, why?
Because you're doing that. You're doing it. Yes, you're still doing it. Can you stop, Bailey?
I'm not doing anything.
You actually are. Oh, wait, I can even hide. I can even do the things that I can do on my iPad to you on my PlayStation.